Mis colegas piensan que pierdo el tiempo con usted. Sin embargo...
The Matrix didn't just redefine sci-fi, it redefined certainty. After this movie, people didn't just leave the theater entertained, they left questioning. Fact 1. The Matrix is a story about control through comfort. The machines don't torture humanity, they pacify it. The system works because it feels normal. The film suggests the most effective prison is one you don't realize you're in. Control doesn't need chains, it needs routine. Fact 2. Neo's power begins with doubt. Neo doesn't become the one instantly. He starts as restless, curious, and disconnected. Before awakening, he senses something is wrong. The movie implies that liberation starts not with strength, but with dissatisfaction. Fact 3. The red pill scene is psychological, not physical. When Morpheus offers Neo the pills, the choice isn't about survival, it's about identity. Blue pill, stay who you are. Red pill, lose everything you thought you were. The scene turns philosophy into action. Truth isn't handed to you, you choose it. Fact 4. Bullet time changed cinema language overnight. The slow-motion 360-degree camera movement wasn't just stylish, it visualized control over reality itself. When Neo dodges bullets, he isn't just fast, he's rewriting physics. Action became metaphysical. After this film, every blockbuster tried to imitate that moment. Fact 5. Agent Smith represents systemic order, not evil. Agent Smith isn't chaotic, he's precise, cold, programmed. He represents a system that values stability, control, and predictability. His hatred of humanity isn't personal, it's structural. The system sees humans as noise.
Fact 6. Neo doesn't instantly become the one. Unlike traditional prophecy narratives, Neo doubts himself, fails tests, gets beaten. He doesn't awaken through destiny. He awakens through gradual self-acceptance. The film reframes prophecy as psychological readiness. Fact 7. Morpheus believes before Neo does. Morpheus's faith is stronger than Neo's confidence. This reverses expectations. Usually, the hero convinces others. Here, belief is external first. The message: sometimes identity is constructed through trust before it becomes internal truth. Fact 8. Agent Smith is a philosopher, not just an antagonist. Agent Smith doesn't just fight, he argues. He calls humanity a virus, a contaminant, a destabilizing force. His speeches are unsettling because they contain logic. The villain isn't insane, he's systematic. Fact 9. The Oracle undermines the idea of fixed destiny. When Neo meets the Oracle, she doesn't declare him the one, she destabilizes him. Her prophecy works because it's ambiguous. The film suggests destiny isn't pre-written, it's interpreted. Fact 10. The real battle is internal before it's physical. Neo's final confrontation isn't just about martial arts, it's about perception. When he sees the code, he's no longer reacting, he understands. The transformation is cognitive first. Control of the mind becomes control of reality.
Fact 11. There is no spoon is the film's core philosophy. When the child says, there is no spoon, he's not talking about metal. He's talking about perception. The lesson? Don't try to bend reality. Realize it's already flexible. Neo's power comes when he stops fighting physics and starts understanding illusion. Fact 12. Bullet time visualizes mental freedom. The famous slow-motion dodge isn't just cool choreography. It represents awareness, reaction without fear, control over simulation. When Neo bends backward, he's not escaping bullets. He's stepping outside limitation. The camera movement reflects expanded consciousness. Fact 13. The lobby shootout is about system disruption. The marble lobby scene is visually elegant, but symbolically, it's destruction of institutional space, clean architecture, corporate structure, orderly systems, then chaos. The scene visually communicates rebellion against controlled environments. Fact 14. The film is deeply influenced by cyberpunk philosophy. The aesthetics, dark leather, neon cityscapes, hacker culture, reflects cyberpunk tradition. Technology isn't shiny and hopeful, it's oppressive and immersive. The world feels coded, because it literally is. Fact 15. 1999 was the perfect year for this film. On the edge of the millennium, society feared Y2K glitches, digital dependency, growing internet control, and artificial intelligence. The Matrix turned those fears into cinematic metaphor. The anxiety wasn't about robots, it was about losing control of reality.
Fact 15. 1999 was the perfect year for this film. On the edge of the millennium, society feared Y2K glitches, digital dependency, growing internet control, artificial intelligence. The Matrix turned those fears into cinematic metaphor. The anxiety wasn't about robots, it was about losing control of reality. Fact 16. Neo's death is required for awakening. Neo only becomes the One after he dies, not metaphorically, literally. The film mirrors resurrection mythology, but removes divine intervention. He rises because he understands, not because fate intervenes. Awareness replaces miracle. Fact 17. Love overrides logic. Trinity's confession revives Neo, but not through magic, through belief. The system can calculate probability. It cannot calculate devotion. Emotion becomes a variable the machines can't predict. The emotion becomes a variable the machines can't predict. Fact 18. Agent Smith's shock reveals system fragility. When Neo stops bullets mid-air, Smith doesn't look angry. He looks confused. For the first time, the program encounters something outside its code. The moment isn't triumph, it's glitch. Fact 19. Seeing the code means seeing through illusion. When Neo perceives the green streaming symbols, the world loses physical weight. Walls become data. Enemies become algorithms. Reality becomes editable. The film argues control is perception. Fact 20. The final phone call is a declaration of psychological war. Neo doesn't destroy the Matrix. He announces intention. I'm going to show them a world without you. It's not revolution through violence. It's revolution through awareness. The system survives, but belief inside it has changed, and that is more dangerous. The Matrix isn't about technology. It's about who defines reality, who controls narrative, and what happens when one person refuses to comply. The scariest part, the machines didn't create illusion. Humans accepted it. The Matrix isn't about technology. It's about who defines reality, who controls narrative, and what happens when one person refuses to comply.